27 News WKOW, this is breaking news.
Dramatic video shows the moment a bridge collapsed into a Baltimore River early this morning. The lights flickered on the Singaporean-flagged container ship Dolly as it veered off course shortly before crashing into the bridge. Baltimore's fire chief says sonar has marked at least 5 vehicles underwater.
The Francis Scott Key Bridge broke apart and tumbled into the Patapsco River that's southeast of the city of Baltimore. The bridge is an essential link of Interstate 695, which is also known as the Baltimore Beltway.
And here's a live look at the scene of the collapse right now. The cargo ship is still tangled up in the bridge's support beams, and there are multiple pieces of cargo floating in the water. Maryland's transportation secretary says 8 construction workers were on the bridge when it collapsed. Authorities have recovered 1 body from the water.
Another construction worker is in the hospital in serious condition. ABC's Christian Cordero has you covered from the site of the collapse in Baltimore.
In Baltimore today, crews are working against time and frigid temperatures after a collapse at the Francis Scott Key Bridge sent several vehicles into the water.
We advised the entire bridge, the entire Key Bridge in the harbor. I advised to hold all traffic from coming to the bridge.
Around 1:30 a.m., Maryland officials say a container ship lost propulsion as it was leaving Baltimore. The pilots warned the potential of a crash before hitting a column, which sent the bridge into the water. The Singapore-based company that owns the ship says its crew members are okay and accounted for, but several other people are not.
The Coast Guard's primary mission right now is search and rescue, looking for any survivors in the water.
Officials say construction workers were on the bridge when it collapsed.
The crew that was out there working was basically repairing potholes. Just so you understand, that had nothing to do with a structural issue.
It's unclear how many people or vehicles were traveling on it. Initial rescue efforts were complicated by the darkness. The water temperature at the time, 47 degrees. Hypothermia can set in after about an hour.
It's very cold waters. We're dealing with, obviously, the tide coming in. So this is very windy. So we understand that this is not a easy operation for them.
Authorities say there's no credible evidence of a terrorist attack. The NTSB has launched a GO team to investigate the collapse, and Baltimore's mayor has declared a local state of emergency. Christian Cordero, ABC News, Baltimore.